That was the homecoming
That
we
was
won,
something.
21-19.
When Anthony Ferdinand, his nephew Wilbert Jr., and his great-nephew Wilbert III talk about their childhood, there's a common theme: Southern University. Fond memories of football games, the band, the homecoming parades, and tailgating.
It's always been special, Southern's homecoming. That's how I got hooked on it.
Other family members got hooked too. 26 relatives are now Southern graduates, including Anthony and his nephews.
It just felt right to go to Southern.
It just felt like home.
It felt like home.
My parents, they never said you had to go to Southern, but I knew that if I wasn't going to Southern, there had to be a good reason to not go to Southern. That was just the expectation that you would go to Southern.
The Ferdinand's legacy is part of Southern's rich history, a history that is being celebrated as the Jaguar Nation marks 100 years on the Bluff. The school was founded in New Orleans in 1880, then relocated to Baton Rouge. This is where it all began in 1914 when the doors opened. This building behind me, which is now called the Archives and Information Center, was the only building on campus. It housed the administration, it's where classes were taught, and it even served as a girls' dorm.
Great progress has been made.
Everett Gibson is an alumnus and retired Southern math professor.
It's amazing, especially you look at the history. We started out with one building and 9 professors and 47 students. And look at where we are today. And that one building is still standing today. And now we have over 200 buildings worth over $200 million.
Gibson recently wrote a history of the school, profiling hundreds of outstanding Southernites, like the first president, J.S. Clark, and his son, Felton G. Clark, the second president. He credits Felton G. with putting Southern on the map, establishing the law school and engineering department.
He set the standard. He raised Southern from just a state institution to national importance.
He also features people like Huel Perkins, who wrote the fight song, A.W. Mumford, the winningest coach in the school's history, and Jewel Prestidge, the first African-American woman to get a Ph.D. in political science.
We have achieved a lot, but if you don't know about it, it doesn't register on your mind. But we want you to be aware that it has made tremendous progress in helping especially the black middle class to move up in society.
We have had to rise to the occasion, and we've done that.
Margaret Ambrose is the chair of the Centennial Celebration. She spent 40 years at Southern, mostly as an administrator. She says even with state budget cuts and declining enrollment, Southern has faced challenges head on.
One of the things that historically institutions have been accustomed to is having to do much with little. And Southern University is an expert at that. We've had to be, and that's how we've survived.
To celebrate their milestone, officials are planning a year-long celebration starting later this month. Meanwhile, the Ferdinands are getting ready to celebrate too. Another graduation this spring, number 27. Michelle McCallum, WAFB 9 News.